Guys, it's Phantom here. Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we are going to be reviewing the Annihilator stealth helicopter. This is one of the newest helicopters, a part of the Perico Ice DLC. And as you have to see, this thing's already fully upgraded. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and review this thing. This thing is already fully upgraded, so we don't really have to go back to the hangar. But anyway, guys, let's go on with the review. So the Annihilator stealth helicopter is basically an upgraded version of the Annihilator, but it's actually based off, I don't know what it's based off in real life, because I haven't really seen it, but yeah. This is meant to be a Akula slash Annihilator. This is meant to be a Akula mixed with an Annihilator, and that it just turned into this thing, which is like, which turned into this thing. And this thing, I wouldn't say it's as good because I have used this thing a bit and it's not that good. I wouldn't say it's that good. Now it's reasonable because I am using the missile barrage, but yeah. I guess first we'll start talking about the missile barrage. The missile barrage is the exact same on the Akula. This thing only shoots 4 missiles. I'll show you guys right now. That was 4 missiles. That's it. Literally 4 missiles. And the Hunter's is even better because it shoots 7 missiles. 7 missiles is better than 4. Which I actually like a lot better. Now, in terms of speed, this thing is actually pretty good. Now, before we get... Now, we're going to continue with the missile barrage, but I have to say the speed on this thing is decent. It's faster than the Savage and the Valkyrie. It's not faster than the Buzzard though. The Buzzard is actually a little bit faster than this thing, so this thing can lose the Buzzard in the race. It's not far. It's slower than the Hunter, Sparrow, as well as the Akula. The Akula is the fastest helicopter in the game. But yeah, this thing isn't really that slow. So if you use this thing in the race, the chances are you're gonna lose. So I wouldn't recommend using this in a race. But anyway, we're gonna head to our hangar, and we're gonna go ahead and see. What's this? So, in my opinion, guys, is the missile barrage that effective? In all honesty, the missile barrage isn't really effective at all because the blast radius on the missile barrage isn't that good. Unless you're really precise as a helicopter and you know where to hit them and you know how to hit people directly with the missile barrage. Then definitely get it. But if you're someone that doesn't know how to use the missile barrage like good, and you're not even good at using them, then I recommend getting the homing missiles. We're gonna go into the hangar and swap to homing missiles right now because I made a big mistake here. Alright, so we're in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and change the weapons. Now I'm gonna warn you guys something bad about this helicopter. Now a lot of vehicles have experienced the same thing. So as you guys see, I have the missile barrage, right? And I went ahead and I basically want to get the homing missiles, so I'm gonna buy the homing missiles, okay? And as you guys see, I bought the homing missiles. So what I'm gonna head and exit the hangar. So as you guys see, I can switch freely between the two missiles. However, if you leave the hangar with the homing missiles, if you came in the hangar and swapped from the barrage missiles to homing missiles, and you want to go back in the hangar and you want to switch back to the barrage missiles, you guys will see. Guess what will happen? You guys will see in a sec. All right, because this is actually outrageous what Rockstar is doing here. Because Rockstar is cheaping us out here. And it's actually pissing me off. And this actually kind of pisses me off because I don't know why they're doing this. So as you guys saw before, we had the barrage missiles, we swapped to homing missiles. Can we switch to the barrage missiles for free? No, you can't. As you guys can see, you have to buy the attachment again. I don't know why Rockstar has been. I've seen this on many vehicles, and Rockstar has not stopped doing this. This feature here has been pissing me off ever since Rockstar first started doing this. This has just pissed me off for like days and days. For like years now. Even though I've been playing for like a year, but I've seen people play this game, and I'm like, bro, why would you have to switch? Why would you pay to switch weapons? That's just not fair. Because people with less money than me, I've got like about almost $5 million. People like me won't have that much money, and they won't be able to switch between their weapons. So if you're gonna choose between the two guys, I would recommend getting homing missiles. They're just better. The barrage missiles is only 4 missiles, so I wouldn't recommend getting it at all. So now that we got that, let's go ahead and exit the hangar with the homing missiles, because the homing missiles definitely are better. And to let you guys know, just remember these are the exact. Yes, guys, these are the exact same as the Akula as well. They're the exact same as the Akula, so don't argue with that. But yeah. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and go back to Los Santos. We're gonna test this thing in a headhunter. Let's see how good this thing is in a headhunter. We just need to get back to Los Santos. And by the way, guys, this thing also has stealth mode. That's what's called the Annihilator stealth, but that's not really special. And the only machine guns it has is the side mounted machine guns. Literally the exact same as the Akula once again. It even sounds the exact same. To be honest, I prefer the quad miniguns on the Annihilator, because that thing can rip things to shred, because it has due to the fact that it has 4 miniguns, which is insane. That's 4 miniguns is way better than just 2 50 cal miniguns. This is actually not that good. Alright guys, so we're about to head back. We're about to be in the city. Let's go ahead and equip the homing missiles, and let's see how good this thing is in the headhunter. Let's do it. Alright guys, starting up a headhunter. Alright, let's see how good this thing is in a headhunter. Let's test. Let's see how quick we can do this thing. And also, let's see how durable this thing is in this mission, because I'm actually curious. Yeah. That's one target. Put it on. This chopper is pretty big, so just watch out, because you can pretty much get caught on different things. Got him. Going to stealth mode. And to let you guys know about the stealth mode, if you have a 1 to level if you have like a 5-star, 4, 5, or 3-star 1 to level, if you go into stealth mode with a 3, 4, or 5-star 1 to level, and you go into stealth mode, your 1 to level will reduce down to 2 stars. So the stealth mode is actually pretty useful. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take out these next few targets. The next 2 targets. Got him, and the last target. Alright, about the last target, let's go ahead and kill this guy. Shooting at it. And we got it. So we did that in just about 2 minutes. We did that in 2 minutes. So that's actually not bad. So if you know how to use the Annihilator and use the homing missiles, you're going to complete a headhunter in pretty quickly. So that was actually pretty impressive. When it comes to dogfight, now I can't really do this thing on dogfighting, because I'm not really good at dogfighting in helicopters. I still need to practice a little bit more. I could practice in this thing, because this thing's actually pretty decent. It's got pretty good handling as well. Pretty good handling. I'm pretty much getting used to it. But either way, that's cool. Now there are some bad things about this helicopter, and I'll explain to you guys about that in a bit. We'll go ahead and head back to the hangar, because we're about to do a damage resistance test to finish up we're gonna do a damage resistance test to finish off the video to see, just to show that if this thing is worth it or not. And now there's actually one feature that this thing has that the Akula doesn't have, and I'm pretty sure some other helicopters don't even have this feature. And that is, if you have people like sitting on the sides of the helicopter where that opening is, you're able to like drop them off. They can actually like grapple down. They can actually like they're able to rappel from your helicopter. If you, that's right. If you steady out the helicopter in like one spot, and they press one of them press square, it will make the Annihilator would stay steady in like one spot, and they'll actually rappel off the helicopter. So you can literally drop friends off the your friends off the helicopter without even having to land. Like you can just stay in the air and you can just drop them off while you're in the air. That's actually pretty cool. That's what I like about this thing. And if you guys don't believe me, test it out yourself. If you have this thing, test it out yourself, because that's actually one of the best features I've seen in this helicopter. Alright guys, we're back at Fort Sankudo. We're gonna finish it off with a damage resistance test. It's the final test we're gonna be doing. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so the damage resistance test. Let's see how much for the damage resistance test. Let's see how much homing missiles. We're gonna be doing homing missiles as well as explosive sniper rounds. So we're gonna start with the homing missiles. I'm gonna buy some ammo. Well, we really need to buy a couple. Buy some ammo. Bought full ammo. Alright guys, so let's see how many missiles this thing takes, okay? And to let you guys know, this also includes if someone's in the helicopter, alright? Let's see. It takes one homing missile. One homing missile. And that's what I like about the helicopter. It only takes one missile for it to blow up. So if someone has the homing launcher, if someone has an Oppressor Mark II, I suggest you guys just jump out of it. If you're in this thing and someone's chasing you with a Oppressor Mark II, or if they're shooting a homing launcher at you, I suggest just jumping out of it, okay? Because if you can't dodge a homing missile in time, it's gonna end up hitting you, and you're gonna be dead straight away. So I recommend before the homing missile hits you, I suggest jumping out of it. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna call Moors, and then we're gonna bring it back out because we're gonna do the explosive sniper test. Because this, let's go ahead and call Moors, go in the hangar, grab it, and then bring it back out.
Mutual. How can I be of service?
And let's just see how much explosive sniper rounds it takes, because this is the most important one. This is the most important one out of all of them, as you guys all know. Back in the hangar. Right, where is it? So I'm pretty sure it's at the back. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's at the back. There it is. Alright, get the team back out again, and we'll do the explosive sniper rounds. Alright, let's land this thing again. Well, it kind of landed a little bit harder. Alright guys, we're going to finish it off. Final part of the damage resistance test. Explosive sniper rounds. Let's see how many shots this thing takes. Let's see how many shots this thing takes. 1, 2, 3. So it takes 3 explosive sniper rounds. That's good, but it's not as good as the Savage though, because as you guys all know, the Savage takes 4 explosive rounds. And then you've got the Cool and the Hunter, which they both take 7. So this thing, it's decent, but I mean, I wouldn't say it's good, but not good at the same time. The fact that it takes 3, but it's good how it can take 3 explosive sniper rounds. The regular Annihilator can take 2 explosive sniper rounds. This one can take 3, which is actually pretty good. I wouldn't say it's that good though, because the Savage is a little bit better than it, because it can take 4. But yeah, that's actually pretty decent. And now to conclude this video, I'm gonna be finish off this video.
Hello. This is
by
Mutual
explaining
Insurance.
if this thing is worth buying, or just saying if it's worth buying or not. So in my opinion, the Annihilator Stealth, I don't think it's worth buying, because Yes, it does seem like a good helicopter. We did complete Headhunter pretty quickly, as you guys saw there. Did it in under like we completed like just under 2 minutes, so which was good, which was not bad, and it's pretty quick. This thing does have unlimited homing missiles, just like the Akula. It has the exact same. It doesn't have a remote control machine gun at the bottom, which would usually be sticking out right here at the, which would usually be sticking out at the nose of the thing right there. Sadly, it's not. And yeah, and another thing is that this thing is pretty much a big target, so this thing's pretty big as well, so this thing can easily get hit by homing missiles. And the fact that they can only take 1 missile and 3 explosive rounds, I'd say this thing isn't worth it, to be honest. I don't think this thing is as worth it. And to be honest, I think this thing is definitely overrated, because the price on it, even though it's on discount this week, I disagree with the price. I disagree with the price 100%. Even the discount, even the trade price is makes it overrated. Cause look at that, almost $3 million for a helicopter that is newer, but it's even shittier than the Akula. The Akula is way better in all sorts of ways, because although it does seat 4 people and the Annihilator Stealth does seat 6 people, the Akula is still way better in all sorts of ways, because it has more weapons compared to what the Annihilator Stealth does. So to finish off the video, is this thing worth buying? In my opinion, if you collect helicopters, I'd say it's worth buying if you do collect helicopters like me. If you don't collect helicopters and you're just looking for a good helicopter, I suggest not buying this one. This one's actually not that good. But yeah, that concludes today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys subscribe for more videos like this, because like I said, we are on the road to 1,000 subs. Keep up the good work, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.